couple of questions. On this Hota, we talked about Hota in the last mantra. That Hota is mentioned in Durga Sukta. Is it the same meaning?
Durga Suktam, is it the same? I have to see Durga Suktam.
I'm sorry?
I have to look at Durga Suktam. I don't remember now. There it may mean. Yeah, I have to see Durga Suktam.
Hota Navyatsa Satsi.
Yeah, Hota Navyasya Satsi. So here, but here you know what Hota means, right?
Yeah.
Here Agni, right?
Yeah. So there also, I don't know. Maybe it means that. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to look at it. Yeah.
Okay. Another one is we said rhythm. We differentiated the rhythm and satyam compared to say we defined the rhythm and satyam. One is as a perceived truth as satyam, and the other one is called a verified truth.
Correct.
So my question is, isn't then it same as mithya and satyam we talked about earlier in Bhagavad Gita? Or
what is mithya and satyam?
No, mithya is perceived truth, right?
Yeah, so this rhythm satyam, when we say perceived truth and verified truth, that can apply to any vyavaharika satyam also. Can apply to any fact. Suppose somebody comes and asks me, how do you go to Gandhipuram? Gandhipuram, like suppose I don't know properly. Just go like this. If I say, just go like that means it's just perceived. I think Gandhipuram is here. But really, I don't know where Gandhipuram is because all the time I've been taking a taxi. I don't know. And so that means I'm not telling the actual truth. I'm telling what I think I know, which may be wrong. Often it happens here. You ask somebody, they just say, go like this. Everything go like that, they will say. But this guy doesn't know really speaking. So there you can apply. Satyam. I think this is the way you should go. But you know what? Let me ask somebody and come. Satyam, Ritam. Correct? Satyam,
Yeah, I
Ritam.
understand. My point is that is it synonym in the other context with satyam being nitya and rhythm being satyam? That's my question.
But see, I've not seen it used like that. Satyam Vadishyami, Ritam Vadishyami is both are Vyavaharika Satyam. Both.
Guruji, just a minute. In this Taittiriya, even I had the same question. So there is an explanation here. Rutam yata shastram yata kartavyam buddhau suparinishchitam artam tada dhinatvat tvameva vadishyami. Satyam iti vakhyayabhyam sampadhyamanaha. There is a explanation in Taittiriya, the first part, Shantipata.
Right. So what is the meaning of that?
Okay. Rutam is yata shastram kartavyam. What is Shastra says, that should be done. That is Rutam.
Yeah. So it is all Vyavaharika. Correct. So you will not, especially in matters of Shastram, you can't know what is right, wrong. You have to rely on Shastram for it. So that I think is referring to as Rutam. I think so. And Satyam is what? What is he saying?
Satyam iti sa vakhyayabhyam sampadhyamanaha sopi tadvadinim sampadya. Okay, Satyam vadishyami. So
Right.
it has to be under your control. Adhina is under. That's what it says.
Satishji, you're not audible.
So it's very obvious now. Both Satyam and Ritam have referred to a particular understanding of reality of the Vyavaharika Satyam. Not referring to Satyam Mithya. At least in that, even in the Channo Mitra Sham Varuna, that is the meaning that he's reading. Satish is reading. So we will see. Let me look that up and see what it says.
Guruji, can it mean
And
Satya? Sorry, Mahesh. Go ahead.
now, another question I have, if you have finished with that. I don't know, Miraji, if you're talking about the same thing, then please go ahead.
Yeah, I was just trying to think like Satyam could be the Panchabhautika, which is perceived by Panchabhutas. Perception, truth. And Ritam could be Shastram, ordained.
Yeah, it looks like we need to look at the Bhaashyam of this Satyam Vadishyami, Ritam Vadishyami. It looks like it could be something like Satyam is Laukika, Ritam is Vaidika. What you can't figure out in this Vyavaharika Prapancha is there in the truth that is mentioned by the Veda is Ritam. So Punya Papam is Ritam, not Satyam. Because Punya Papam can't be figured out by us. Like that, we have to, let's look at that before concluding.
Another question is that, when Shankaracharya defines that Rudam as Avithatha, and we said Thatha means permanent, Vithatha is impermanent or Anityam, and then Avithatha is that which is always there or Nityam. So it's as
that which is not Anityam. That which is not
which is not Anityam. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Right.
So, I know someone mentioned this is a double negative, right? So my question is, so why they are using Avithatha? Why not we just use Tatha?
That is Shastra. That is how it works. So, see, the point there is Vithatha. Vithatha is important, is emphasized. Vithatha. So that Mithyatvam is there. And so you have to somehow bring the Mithyatvam. It is not Mithya. It is not changing like the Vyavaharika Prapancha. What is the actual words used? Let's go back.
Avithatha Swabhava, right?
So where is that word? Avithata Swabhavaha. There it is. Yeah. So Sarvatma api san. Anritam Avithata Swabhavaha. Because Sarvam, when you say Sarvam, it is Jagat. Sarvam. Jagat means Mithya, changing constantly. And so, how can there be a non changing entity in a changing entity? Shankara wants us to think about that. Hey, everything is changing, but there is an unchanging Atma in this changing Prapancha. Therefore, that Mithyatvam has to be brought in, is what he might be thinking. So, don't get carried away. The whole Jagat is Vithatam, but Atma is Avithatam. Something like that. We have to look at it.
I have a comment.
Yeah, please.
That
Harini,
is, I think that double negative is given to make it very clear that there should not be any doubt about it, to give a little more importance. Just like we say, instead of Egam, they say Advayam. So don't even ever think that there are two, there is Advayam. This is to give the importance and not to let us have any sort of confusion or any doubt. You can, why do we say Advayam instead of telling Ekam?
Yeah.
That is to see that there is absolutely no doubt. Don't even discuss about it. There is.
Or even after all the discussion, you'll have to come to this conclusion. Something like
that. Yeah. I think that is why the double negative. I think.
That's fine. I think that's acceptable. That's good reasoning. Sometimes you have to say it, It's not empty. Why don't you say it is full? Why should you say it is not empty? Sometimes you have to highlight the emptiness Somebody's worried about emptiness, so you have to bring that word empty somehow. Say, no, it's not empty. Thing like that. Anyway, next. Any other thoughts?
I have nothing more.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Jack wakes up after dream as Jill. All right.
I have a doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the opposite of agama payitvam?
Anagama payit. Anagama. Yeah. We conclude.
Guruji, yesterday we saw urdhvam gachanti sattvastaha.
Correct. Urdhvam gachanti. That urdhvam. Directionally same, but even direction we have a question whether it is same or not. It is the same word, is it? Oh, madhya also, Nisha. Madhya also. Urdhvam gachanti sattvastaha. Madhye tishtanti rajasaha. And then jaganya gunavrittistaha. Adho gachanti tamasaha. Yeah, adho is there or not? Vishwadeva, Pratyeg, Shankaracharya is going to say Adho. Like that, he's going to say.
Guruji, even this apana is confusion here. He says it throws down, but actually apana is taking inside. So there is a difference here.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. Yeah. All right. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.